something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got to break these chains.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys sitting at 3-2 at this point of the season. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, a second-round pick back in April's draft.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming up with a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator, the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there on a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Off the play fake. Solano. Pressure comes and down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led him to victory. He's doing all the right things.
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
Now it's Darnold.
Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Josh Palmer.
Darnold a sneak. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for fourth down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Darnold. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Darnold from the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's another first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Here's Darnold.
A first down.
He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
At the 43-yard line. 4 yards.
Darnold to throw again.
2nd and 6.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
It's a gain of 6.
Now Darnold keeps it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
And the first down. A gain of a yard.
After the run, now Darnold to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
4 yards.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. There's a nice move. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch that and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed, and then we got to see it unfold in real time.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Facial Turton, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told, too.
I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is the number they're all trying to get to. I think he was that on that last drive.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Darnold down to throw. They go screenplay to Langford. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Here's Horton.
A punt of 46, a return of 5.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Little bit of a breakdown there defensively, and the RPO turns into a big chunk play.
And when you think about running offense, the word comes to mind, assignments, right? Because you have to carry those out. But you have to play assignment football on defense, too, against a team that runs the...
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's another first down.
Turton, touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Complete to Darnell Washington.
Delson in motion.
1st and 10 at the 39.
This is Langford on 1st and 10.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
In motion, the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
To number 3, Tank Dell. A gain of 6
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Now Darnold.
To Jefferson on the slant.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
Patterson's kick is good.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals.
49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Looking to throw. Solano.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Got a man open. It's Chase. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Operating from the gun. Solano. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
9 yards. That's good.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Open man is chase complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Looking to put a drive together. Off of play action, Darnold.
That's complete to Palmer.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 10. And a first down.
Faking the give, Darnold.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Gain of 18 on the play. Result is a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Play action, it's Darnold.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, Solano can't get away, and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
It's caught at the 10. And touchdown.
Elijah Moore,
60 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had a strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
and it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Nice little juke. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Darnold. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll try and run forward with Smith. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. 2nd down and 6 now. Now it's Darnold. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Throwing again is Darnold. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That's another first down.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now back out comes the offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Incomplete. Daxton Hill on the cover.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off play action. Solano. On the move past the 40. Touchdown! Elijah Moore with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Darnold. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Darnold. Caught left side. Here's Dell. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
22 yards. Complete to Brashard Smith.
Darnold down to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Again, Darnold. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Darnold from the gun. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still got to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he'll this one up to about the 39 here.
56 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Solano. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Solano. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, he's got to slow. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
They'll look to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Solano. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. And a short pickup to about the 25.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
2nd and 7.
Off of play action, Darnold in trouble, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 26.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw is Darnold.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They give to Langford up the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Darnold to the right side and complete to Washington. Touchdown!
Darnell Washington.
His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hamstring. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
36-yard line.
This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Solano. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 11. 2:24 to go. The turnover does give them life, but they still need 2 scores. After the interception, here's Darnold.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Darnell Washington.
A first down carry for Smith.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
1 yard gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Completes this to Jefferson. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd.
Now Darnold. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. That's caught at the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 36 yards.
Darnold to throw.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Darnold.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Sam Darnold sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's
Here's Darnold.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
This to get it back to a one-score game.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that'll make this an 8-point game. So we're back to a one-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the one timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance of getting the ball back.
And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
So it's a win for the home side, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for the home team here, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.